it was announced, or no? So your first meeting with the players is here.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's important to me.
Right.
I had a fantastic relationship with Andre Santos last year, Liam Delap, Rob Sanchez I've known from the age of 16, 17 years old, coaching him at Brighton. Purposefully, I didn't want to speak to them. My first step, I want all of the players. I want to have a good relationship with all of them. And actually, I quite like the challenge of walking in the dressing room. I enjoy the challenge of walking in. Enzo Fernandez has won the World Cup. What a fantastic player he is. For me, Moi Caicedo is the best midfield player in world football, in my opinion. I'm walking into a group of players actually got so much respect for what they've already achieved. So it's a challenge for me. Can they bite? Will they bite on me? Will they believe in my message? I actually enjoy that. Sounds a bit crazy. I'm a bit crazy, but I enjoy that challenge, and that's what you have. If you want to be a successful manager, the first thing you have to do is get your players to buy into who you are and what you stand for.
Ultimately, if you're going to be a manager, they're going to get to know you, right? So they need to know you, whatever you're feeling at that moment.
That's a great point. One of my biggest sayings, and this sounds so counterintuitive with football, because football, you have to win duels and you have to be aggressive and you have to be physical and win fights and be strong. Do you know, sometimes being vulnerable is your strongest card. Being vulnerable with a group, actually being vulnerable to say, I make mistakes, I'm not perfect. I'm going to open myself up to you. That's what I'm going to do with these lads. I'm going to make them vulnerable. I'm going to put them in vulnerable situations where they may lose the ball, where we may concede a goal. But then after that, and they learn that it's okay and we learn from it to win, I have to be vulnerable as well with them, otherwise they won't be open with me back. So that vulnerability is actually a strength. When you're honest and open, it's the best way you can connect with your players.
I've always thought to myself, with the managers I've worked with, honesty in your emotion, like there's nothing worse than a manager walking in and pretending to be angry or pretending to be happy. 100%. You have to be, you have to be strong and stoic and do that, but you have to be, and because players will see right through that, won't they?
Players aren't stupid. People aren't stupid. If you're not authentic in any way, I'm not going to try and be anyone else other than myself. And if I succeed, hopefully I do, fantastic. And if I don't, I've done it my way. And that's not saying I'm stubborn. I think my way is the best way. Actually, I listen to different opinions. In certain moments in my career, I've asked the kit man at Derby, Davo, what the team should be. Showing vulnerability, showing him I don't have all the answers. Nobody does. Nobody does. And I'm going to continue being myself. And I'm going to try my very, very best to be successful here, but also to always stay true to what I believe in.